everybody, it's Crystalia again, and in today's video I'm going to talk about how you can book a Disney park photo shoot for your very own fairy tale wedding cruise. Disney Fine Art Photography allows couples to wear bridal attire for their in-park photo session, but only if you're having a Disney fairy tale wedding. Disney's fairy tale weddings are weddings that are celebrated in certain locations around Walt Disney World, Disneyland, Disney Aulani Resort, or any of the ships on the Disney Cruise Line. So if you're having a wedding or planning on having a wedding on any of these locations, then you'll automatically qualify to book a premier portrait session at any of the parks. Some brides have asked if they can still book an in-park photo shoot if they got married at one of the Disney hotels on property. Unfortunately, this does not count as an official Disney fairy tale wedding, so the in-park portrait session will not be offered. If you qualify and are planning to book a session, just know that there is going to be an additional cost for doing this, and is totally dependent on how many parks you decide to have your wedding photo shoot done in. Keep in mind that the premier portrait session is offered for the wedding couple only, no exceptions. Each session is up to 1 hour in length, beginning right when you enter the park, so travel time is not included. Let's use Walt Disney World as an example, since that's where I had my photo shoot done at. At Walt Disney World, you can have your photo shoot at Magic Kingdom, Animal Kingdom, Epcot, or Hollywood Studios. You can choose to have one park, 2 parks, or multiple parks for additional cost. If this is something you are wanting to do, make sure that you have a few days available though, because depending on the date and time of the year, they may have to do each photo shoot on a separate day. For example, my husband and I booked 2 park photo shoots. One was for Magic Kingdom and the other was for Animal Kingdom, and because of the different park opening times, we had to do 2 separate mornings for them to allow this to be done. One good thing to know is that if you book more than 1 park photo shoot, there is a small discount. I would have loved to do all 4 parks, but due to timing and availability, we were unable to do this. One very important thing to mention before we continue is that before you're allowed to do an in-park photo shoot, Disney requires that your wedding be paid in full before they will proceed with this. It sounds silly at first, but I spoke with a photographer and this is the reason they told me why. Many people in the past have booked a Disney fairy tale wedding just to qualify for the in-park photo session. These same people would then get their magical photo session done, paid for, received, right before canceling their fairy tale wedding. And now because of this, Disney has put a hard rule in place to prevent this from happening. If you choose to get your photo shoot done by Disney Fine Art Photography, make sure to let your wedding coordinator know right away. Once they verify that your wedding is paid in full, they will share details on specific dates and photographers available that you can choose from. If you already have a specific photographer in mind, this is the best time to request them, but there are no guarantees based on scheduling. You don't have to necessarily make a decision of when and where right away, but the final reminder to have your selection made is 2 weeks before your scheduled photo shoot date. If for some reason you have to cancel or change your photo shoot date, there will be a 100% cancellation fee if you cancel 30 days or less from the event date. We all know sometimes things in life happen, so if you need to move your photo shoot to another date, a $100 fee will be charged. After all that is said and done, the next step is to pick out certain routes that Disney has laid out to get the best angles and backgrounds. I'll share my experience for Magic Kingdom as an example, but for routes in other parks, your wedding coordinator will be your best resource. Magic Kingdom has 3 routes you can choose from, and they all begin with the castle right before they trail off to other parts of the park. If one of the locations on your route is not available on the morning of your portrait session, your photographer will take you to another location along your chosen route to make the best use of your time. Things like this can happen because there can be multiple wedding photo shoots being done on the same day, or if there are park operations or refurbishments happening around your route. I thought this was important to mention because even though we didn't have any issues during our Magic Kingdom photo shoot, we did have issues during our next day at our Animal Kingdom photo shoot. Sadly, we were not able to go to some of the areas we planned for Pandora due to Disney shooting a media event using air drones. Anyway, back to Magic Kingdom. Let's see what those 3 routes are that you can choose from. There is Route 1, which includes Prince Charming Regal Carousel, Mad Tea Party, and the Wishing Well. Route 2 includes Enchanted Tales of Belle, the exterior of Be Our Guest Restaurant, and Journey of the Little Mermaid. Route 3 includes Tangled, Haunted Mansion, and Pirates of the Caribbean. In my opinion, it was a hard decision to pick only one route, because I would have loved to get photos in our wedding attire across all the different locations, but my husband and I ended up choosing Route 2. The reason why we chose Route 2 was because we were having a Beauty and the Beast themed wedding, and he actually proposed to me inside a Be Our Guest Restaurant, so this was a perfect route for us. The morning of the photo shoot, your photographer will call and let you know they are on their way. So make sure that you are ready and on time when they arrive, because they will not be able to adjust shoot time to accommodate late arrivals. One final thing that most people will ask is, when will I receive my photos? According to the official Disney website, you will receive your photos back within 4 to 6 weeks following your portrait session. However, this was not the case for us. It actually took about 14 weeks for us to get our photos back from our photo session via email. This was also during the pandemic, so hopefully things have got better and the wait times are not as long. Once you receive that email, you have 90 days for the image gallery to be active, so make sure you save all your photos right away onto a computer or whatever device you are using for storage. After that, you have up to 12 months to order your Jasmine album, which will take about another 4 to 6 weeks before you will receive that. The Jasmine album is included in the price of your photo shoot, as it is complimentary. This album is 6x9 and you can choose up to 30 photos to imprint on. If you would like to add on more keepsake items such as photo albums, ornaments, gallery wraps, as well as other options that are available at an additional cost. For your Jasmine album, you can choose from either black or pearl white. Here's what it looks like so you can get an idea of what you will be receiving. I just want to finish off by saying that having an in-park photo shoot was an amazing and unforgettable experience. I know it comes at a high price, but I would say just do it. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity that you might not get the chance to do again. Plus, we actually got to feel like celebrities towards the end of our photo shoot, since we are escorted out of Magic Kingdom as the parks were opening.
It feels kind of like when Lightning McQueen wins the Piston Cup. What comes after Thunder?
Lightning!
Ka-chow!
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 Ka-pow! Who here knew about the thunder thing? That's a regular thing. Show us the boo! Show me the boo!
Remember, my name is Crystal, and I'm here to get your wedding plans on cruise control. We'll see you real soon, pal!